I'm off the script, I don't rehearse, I just live this. VVS my wrist, talking back, they like, who is this? Took the pain and flipped it twice, made a business. Ain't no stunt double, I'm the real one in this film bill. I'm off the script.
Welcome back to Off the Script podcast. It's your girl Sunshine with episode 2, and today we have
your girl Big Play Raye in the building.
You already know it's Mo Trey Montana, Mr. 106. What's poppin', family?
What it is, what it do.
Chillin'. We got a special guest, so, you know, I'm ready.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we had a little pregame, so we lit right now.
Yeah, energy is definitely up there.
No, it's really lit. It's really lit.
Definitely is lit.
We're going to keep it a beam and a buck with y'all. Ain't nothing filtered. All real and uncut.
So if your kid's in the room,
put them out.
Take them to daycare.
To the left.
So today's topic, we're going to start off with Diddy in the industry.
Dang, just like that.
Yeah, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty, man.
Off the rip. I did see some photos of him on the yard, you know, kind of surrounded by some guys. He was smiling. Y'all think he's going to be
surrounded by guys. Straight, probably not.
Ooh.
Serious activity.
Lord.
No.
You think Diddy running the yard? They look like they was kicking and having a good time. I don't think nobody gonna let nobody do nothing.
No, I think he gonna be good though, man. You know, he a big dog in the game as far as money, so he ain't gonna have no problems. Just put some money on a couple of niggas' books and
yeah, you straight.
Yeah.
Straight.
He's straight.
But y'all think it's gonna hurt his catalog any?
Nope.
Like just kind of.
I don't think so.
Bad Boy catalog.
Nope.
So the Bad Boy brand doesn't have an asterisk by it now. Sure.
I mean, I'm sure you have a select few that, you know, put an asterisk, but not enough to do no damage.
You can't really put what somebody do in their personal life versus what they did in the public life. Yeah. I'm not finna take now. I could be like, damn, Diddy, you a freak. You a nasty little motherfucker, but I ain't finna put away that I wasn't dancing to none of your shit when you was dropping your shit.
So the same with R. Kelly though, right?
Same with R. Kelly. I'm still.
Same with Michael Jackson, right?
Same with Michael.
I have to disagree with y'all.
I'm still bump them. Those
it's not
music.
widespread.
I'm gonna still play the music most likely.
But you're gonna bring in the personal. You're gonna think about the personal.
Yeah, like you can't not.
It's not fair though.
Why is it not? If it's something that when it comes to the children, I have to view you different. Now my respect for you is different. And now when I hear the music, I can't enjoy it the same. So it's definitely gonna play. That's just me. You know, I can't speak for anybody else. I can't tell you the last time I played it. But then at the same time, it depends if I believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do believe they set these folks up sometime to strip their value and their name.
Because if you really sit back and you think about it, a lot of what they portray with the black man in the community, it always leads to what? Something sexual.
Misconduct, yep.
Michael Jackson with kids, and then the kids that grew up later ended up doing interviews talking about my mom forced me to say it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, damn.
It's a money grab.
And even when you find out, like Michael Jackson went to court and he was found not guilty. Even if you're found not guilty, the accusation in itself knocks your character down.
Yeah.
To even be in a conversation, to be proven innocent is something that, especially with Americans, we really take that to heart. But in general, Biggie and all of those records, you know, some of that stuff probably was happening back then when those records was hot. I still do play them. You know what I mean? I don't think the music should suffer. You know what I'm saying?
And then too, there's so many other things that has happened or is happening that is not okay, and we still, you know, these artists talk about murder and we like, hey, you know, but now you're talking about another potential crime, and it's like, you know, y'all picking and choosing. What we doing?
Well, that's by design. I mean,
sure.
I'm not taking up for guys that make a career of murderous music. But reality is, the music industry is not ran by the artists alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these decisions in the game is coming from people in the higher up, and they're exactly. You know, it's kind of like when you find out wrestling is fake. It is
not fake.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not. Wrestling's not
Santa
fake.
is real.
Right. But as adults, we still found ways to be entertained by it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it is a production, you know, and at the end of the day, Hulk Hogan is still Hulk Hogan.
Right.
I don't care what
Rest
he do.
in peace.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
industry
died.
still loves you, yeah, for sure.
For
Until
sure.
it don't, though.
I wonder what Diddy commissary order look like.
It's crazy, I'm
Baby
sure.
oil.
I don't. They probably won't even be giving him baby
That's
oil.
crazy.
Vaseline.
That's crazy.
That's wild behavior.
Couple honey buns.
Shout out to Sean Combs, man. He motivated me back in the day on the entrepreneurship side, just how he was taking all of these acts and finding greatness in them, because Total wasn't the best vocalist in the world, but they got hits.
For sure.
And so he does know how to do something with his God-given ability. That's
Yeah, he's
respected.
definitely a businessman. I had the pleasure of being in his presence before, and he was a real laid-back businessman. You know what I'm saying? Take away everything these folks saying, because at the end of the day, we don't know how much of this is legit. You know what I'm saying? Not just him. You know, with what's Bill Cosby? You know, going back to that.
Next.
They said, y'all read the Bible?
Yeah.
Not lately, but
I'm just saying y'all know about the Bible. This is
Yeah,
the King James
yeah.
version.
Mhm.
They said King James had sex with their mother.
Excuse me. Who?
They said King James.
What? How this come about?
His mother.
How this come?
Let me ask you. I'm just telling
he
you.
getting somewhere.
Is he said they said that he had sex with his mother. Even though he had sex with his mother, whatever he did in the totality of his life, years later, you still read the Bible, the version of his Bible.
It's the word of God. It ain't really his Bible. It was his version because the word of God was available while he ruled. You know what I'm saying? So the King James version just represents his time, but it's the word of God. And that's one thing that's never changed about the book. That's why it's the #1 seller.
That's a whole nother conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
Else allow the Bible to be gone after King James?
What do you mean?
Like you just said, it was only the word of Bible.
I mean, you have multiple
Versions.
I mean, you have multiple versions and translations, but what's prevalent is the word is the word. So you ever play the game Telephone, where you start with one word and by the time it gets to the end, it's something completely
else.
different?
Something completely
I mean, it happens, but the word of God has sustained the lifetime of translation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can still read the Bible, even though that person.
It doesn't have to. I'm saying it doesn't have to be the King James version that represents my religion.
Right.
It can be the new. You feel me? But what's prevalent is how I received this information. I did hear about those sexual activities, but it never hit me as a Christian to be like, I'm finna stop reading the Word of God. No.
You have to know how to filter through
That's the
things.
same thing I'm saying about Diddy.
Just like in reality in life.
Because he had a sexual something going on in his private
Preference.
life, whatever he did in his overall totality of work, does that shadow over everything else that he's done? Like, if he all these great things that he opened the doors for and do when he was in his period of shine, does his dark period overshadow every other thing?
No, that's why I asked if it had an asterisk by it, because it can't. Billions of records sold, billions of dollars made in the industry can't be taken away. But it's billionaire, mogul, entrepreneur, sex trafficker. You know what I'm saying? It's you have to say it now. You feel me? I mean, to skip topics real quick, it's just like LeBron James is a known champion. But I believe his championship resume should have an asterisk because the bubble ring don't mean nothing. So if you take away the bubble ring, he gave the Lakers nothing.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that aspect, it's just kind of like the situation in a nutshell. But what else you got for us, son?
Yeah, so our next topic, let's talk about AI and the takeover in music and film. What are your thoughts on that? Like,
You want to lead on this one?
I don't like it. I mean, it has its benefits. Don't get me wrong. AI is definitely fire if you're using it, for the right things. But that's just it, for the right things. You have the opportunity now to, like, I'm not an artist myself, but Mo, you've been there. So imagine the song comes out and it's you on there, but you know that wasn't you. Especially if it's something that you don't stand for as far as the topic or the verbiage. It gives people too much control over someone else's entity. I don't like that.
That's the technical aspect of understanding your contract, because through licensing and legal ownership, they can do that.
Who is they?
When I say they, I speak of the big ones, the Warner Brothers, the Universals, the people that really they have artists in all genres. They're not just hip hop driven. But the good part about that is that the work can be done. Y'all know Benny Siegel just released a song through AI, through his own right and permission, because his vocals are damaged, right? Okay, so that's going to be an AI record that's respected,
right?
Because
Definitely.
we understand Beanie's situation. But Timbaland just dropped a completely out the blue AI artist. Then we're just thinking about the quality.
That's
Right?
crazy.
Okay, because if we continue to write for this AI artist, she don't need breaks. She don't need time
Right.
off. We can just pump out music, and if the people are putting her on a top 40 Billboard, then we win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But how AI will hurt the game eventually is through film. They can just put your face and your body, like you said, in anything that you don't even stand for, because
Right.
they own that right.
Kind of like I think it was the NBA. Don't quote me for it, but he was basically he was showcasing this technology they created with that one basketball player, where he was able to wear this suit or whatever the mechanism was, and he was in real
In the
life
game.
time. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like, how do we know that half of the things we're seeing?
Thank you.
is
Now
actually
you have to
real?
question
You see what I'm
everything.
saying?
Because
Yeah.
it's a production. If it's on television, it's a production. When they cut away for commercial breaks, there's opportunity to make sure we're staying on script.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, let's make sure Hogan runs the next 5 minutes of action, and we're going to end shortly, right?
Right.
That's no different from, hey, we're going to take a commercial break. We get the officials together, and we say, hey, they're going to jump out
No,
to
that's what I
a
was saying. If you're
14-point
using
lead.
it in the right way, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always
but
gonna
there's
be your back door.
It's always that percentage that want to use it to, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm, to be evil.
Yeah, and it's just
deceive.
like,
People always
why?
find a way. You were showing me yesterday. I think it was yesterday on your laptop. The guy making a fake receipt from the store. And it's
Yeah,
like,
he was
oh
making
my
a
gosh.
fake receipt.
Yeah.
So he could take something
So he
back
could
and
take
get the
it
money
and
back
get the
for
money
more
back.
than the item cost.
Now that's
That's
the
crazy.
risk factor, and that's why we have privacy laws, and that's why we have all of these things in order to where if you do get caught using this great technology in a way to scam or deceive, you'll see people catching AI crime charges in the future.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Yeah.
The
coming.
deep fakes and all of that stuff, man.
In all honesty, I feel like it's already here. They're
Yeah.
just taking their time on letting
Yeah.
us know certain things.
Oh, for sure. That's always.
Dang, that's crazy. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about Cardi B and Offset. Do y'all think that that's PR or that's real?
I think it's real that turned into PR. Because
Great
no
answer.
matter who you are,
Anything's
have-
PR at this point.
well, I mean that too, but just because they're famous or
Yeah.
you know they're artists, they still have real life situations.
Yeah.
You know, so their real life got put at the forefront, and now it's PR,
I
whether
like
they
Cardi
want it
B,
to be
though.
or not.
Yeah, because all publicity is good publicity when you trying to sell something.
Yeah.
So even if you got people saying, hey, man, that's nasty,
They know,
right? At least it's going to be, because I'm the type of person like, I might like it. I'm going to still try it. So you still have a window of opportunities to convince people. You know what I'm saying? If you just turn out to be not good, then 80-20 says your product's not good. But I think they beefing for real.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so
When you
too.
when you look at
Sure.
the legal
I think so,
documents,
too.
you know, bro won't, you know,
Yeah,
spousal
that's
support.
crazy. That
all
is crazy.
Hey,
But do you-
look, it goes by who the breadwinner.
But do you think it's going to end up being good or negative in the outcome?
I think at the end it's gonna turn out good because Cardi, if she has
She's
to
really
pay,
mature, though.
I believe from what I've seen
Candy.
recently, she went ahead and was like, "I'm gonna just pay what I gotta pay just
Yeah.
to get out of the situation, and you know rebuild from there." But she already got an offer from, was it Louis or Gucci or one of them, 55 mil,
What I
It's not
can't
bad.
say is
something like that. Don't
And then I
quote me.
love the fact that she really loves her kids, though. You see what
And
I'm
I
saying?
get that. I feel like he
Offset not
does
love
too.
his kids?
Yeah,
I'm not
he does
saying he
too.
doesn't.
Okay.
I'm just saying I love the fact that she's able to handle her own. I mean, yeah, she got the money and all that, but she's taking care of her kids the way that I feel like a celebrity should.
I feel like they both are in a sense. Because even with some beef, well, her and Nikki, also stepped in like, hold up, and still my kids, chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On some real shit. So
y'all keep it on y'all.
Yeah, like we beefing, but they're still my family.
That's any battle.
That's any real man.
I come from the battle circuit and reaching 106 in Park and being a champion on there was a great experience. But having all of those underground battles, it was just an unwritten rule. You don't talk about people's kids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or their parents, for that matter. But
you take it to a whole new level.
Now it's reckless behavior when you become a person that don't have boundaries.
Yep.
You feel me? Because I believe everybody still has morals and humanitarian side spirit to where we just care about people.
How you feel about him wanting spousal support? Like, that's not very manly, but I mean,
what do you mean?
It
didn't say.
I thought that's what he just said.
It says spousal, so we're both spouses, right?
Okay.
I don't believe in 50-50. I believe in 100-100 because if we don't work, you'll leave with your complete self. If you give me half and I give you half,
where the rest going?
Exactly, we're leaving room for the world to intervene. You know what I'm saying? So if we're going by law, because you said that's not very manly, it's just what the law states. Whoever the breadwinner should be able to supply the lifestyle that they was leading.
Because of him that they're separating. So, like, if we're married,
so how can you ask
and I'm cheating and the marriage is over, I still deserve your money? And that goes for men and women. It's just in this case, it happens to be him.
Well, I believe it's more so because there's children involved and they have shared custody. So
if they have shared custody, what he need money for?
Okay,
then?
Because half of the year they're in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Money.
So if I was the breadwinner, it would be the other way around. When she had them, I would have to kick in, right, to support the children. But if we have shared custody, like,
bro, they're both rich. Let's just. It's not like we talking about somebody who working at Walmart or whatever warehouse. Like,
but that's what I believe, that the money is only the legality of it. Because they're still both parents, they still both love their children, and the fact that we have to get the courts involved, they get to make the decisions.
So let me ask you this: how you feel about the part of it, both of y'all, where he's harping in on this, her being pregnant for another dude, and they weren't officially divorced, mind you?
I think everybody.
But he been cracking females though.
She just happened to get pregnant.
Who said that?
He has apologized in public.
He has? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. He was apologized in public for cheating.
But did he have children? Did he have children?
I'm sure he did, but we don't know nothing about it.
Probably paid for the abortion, bro. Come on now.
Okay, well that's something that's not on the table.
There are women that will have your child secretly. You know what I'm saying?
But even if he didn't, does that the behavior is still the same?
Yeah.
The behavior is not the same if you bring a child into it. Because not only are you saying...
Why are we even separated?
If not only are you saying you've had unprotected sex, you're keeping it. You know what I'm saying?
We're not together,
You just mentioned quite possibly if he did, he paid for abortions. So that's the opportunity to hide the mistake. But if he is cracking women and he is strapping up, he's at least doing it safely.
That sounds like a real man answer.
So it sounds like if you're willing to have unprotected sex while you're still married and keep the child, then that's just
They're married on paper, though. Like, they had already separated.
I understand that.
So she's in a whole relationship with dude. It's not like it was a random...
Is it finalized?
And then allegedly...
He didn't wait till it was finalized.
Okay, so they were in... the man she's with is in a relationship with a married woman on paper.
Well, allegedly... Okay. What they're claiming is, since they're still married, because they didn't finalize a divorce, correct? That he would be fathering the child by law.
Yeah.
I mean, that's by law. But what the
reality is... That's crazy.
Yeah.
What the reality is on paper, like she said, this is a married woman. So I can speak to it a little bit because I was separated from my first wife for 5 years before I started dating again.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And she wouldn't sign the paperwork. I end up meeting my current wife, and she said, before we have a child, we got to get that done.
Yeah.
You feel me? And she even felt bad being my girlfriend.
No.
Yeah.
But she was like, on paper, because she really wanted to make it happen. So we found a way to get it done. And at the end of the day, she felt that much better. Yeah. And we started to build our family.
And don't get me wrong, that's how it should be. But like you said, 5 years, like...
I'm completely removed.
right. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like they still got the keys to each other's shit. You know what I mean?
Probably. Ain't no
I'm sure. But it's for... I would assume for the kids, the well-being of the kids. But at the end of the day, if it's business, they one good business couple.
They were?
They are. She's saying they're one good business
They're
couple.
one.
They're one.
Either way,
Okay.
they both win in respect to
I
both
have
of
an
y'all.
accent, I guess.
Indeed, you do. You didn't tell us where you from last episode. Where you from originally?
I'm originally from the Federate States of Micronesia. It's a small micro island, but nothing small about me because I have all the energy we need. But however, it's near Taiwan and Japan. You know, the what I just found out by Doe, it's the Oceania culture, which I don't call.
Oceania is now the 8th continent.
Really? They recognize it? Yeah.
I didn't even know
They
that.
recognize Oceania as a continent?
Oceania is now a continent.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's wild behavior.
Because when
I think somebody
didn't,
should
like,
check
what?
those research.
No, I Googled it.
Those never wrong.
Never
Let's
wrong.
not
It's
say
crazy.
never.
Yeah, because with AI, a lot of things can, be.
Are y'all hip to the app Sora?
Yes.
Okay, so Sora,
Yes.
I have access to that app, and it's confusing the elderly.
Oh,
These videos, right? So you have your aunts and your granny calling you like, baby, you see this man riding this rocket with this cat on the back? I didn't know you could ride rockets. Like, come on, granny.
man.
Like sometimes with AI and Sora and things like that, you got to be like, oh, okay, that's fake.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
some stuff
Yeah.
is just like, come on.
Yeah, outrageous, yeah.
Where you from, Mo?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
But I've been in the Midwest all my life. Met my wife in Cincinnati, and we moved down here to achieve these dreams.
Explains the aura.
Really?
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Like the lion.
Too bad they didn't get to see the pregame.
Hey,
Man.
let's Shine keep the ball rolling. What else you got for us before we dip into that?
50 Cent versus Tyler Perry is our next segue.
No, they was in the news
Two moguls,
about
two lanes.
who's the best content provider,
Man.
right? Who's putting out the best shows?
Man.
Now, I can tell you why I don't really look at a lot of Tyler Perry stuff, but I think we know why.
We already
Yeah,
established that in the
Okay.
pregame.
Okay, indeed. But what I believe is that
50.
50 know how to supply
Yeah,
what his
I
people need.
personally would pick 50.
Yeah, me too.
We can't say, boy, Tyler Perry was watching Power.
Now, Tyler Perry has a lot
Come
of shows,
on.
and he keep it going,
But all is along the same thing.
but I must pick 50.
I'm pick
Sometimes
50 'cause
it's quality over
different.
quantity.
Yeah.
Because even with the Tyler Perry shows, and no disrespect, because he's definitely done a lot and helped a lot of people. He's brought back a lot of older actresses and, brought their careers back to life. So definitely respect.
And talent, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard
But
you doing a lot of the other stuff too, though.
What other stuff?
Like when you sign up with them, you
Oh.
the drugs.
Yeah.
his name wasn't something
Hold on,
recently.
wait, you said what? Who you got to join? You got to do a line of cocaine or do what?
They saying something.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they're saying in contracts when you sign with Tyler Perry that you have to be okay with being around paraphernalia, consuming it, and doing.
Consuming it is
Did
crazy.
they, is it facts?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because allegedly he was trying to come on to some guy that he worked with.
Oh,
too.
I did see that story.
Okay, so a good friend of mine who's always told me nothing but truth, is very resourceful, had the experience to come here and go to Tyler Perry's studio because he was auditioning. I will not say the person's name. Allegedly, they informed me that on the contract, it basically states that they have to be okay with being around paraphernalia, consuming it, and doing extra activities.
How could you? Why would you incriminate yourself like that?
Why
and putting
is
it
this
in a
now
contract?
an opportunity? How is this now viewed as an opportunity for me?
Now, mind you, I didn't
might be
see the
okay
contract
with that.
myself, but you might be okay with it with the
You might
check
be
coming
okay
in,
with that, and
too.
That's how you become your next star.
So we had a debate on whether or not are there any natural successes in the world?
No.
Is anybody in the game that's pure-hearted, God-fearing, soul intact, morals intact,
No.
and successful?
No.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Seriously, y'all?
I think
soul.
it'd be a small percentage.
I understand. I was once there.
If you understand that, then
Yeah.
you understand that there is no godly things
It's
going on.
it's sticky.
I mean, that's only from my experiences in hip hop. There's tons of genres. There's tons of successful people in the world.
The same thing that's happening in hip hop happens in country
and media.
Oh yeah.
media, and
For
whatever.
sure. I've
I
had
just don't think
several
it's-
Ours
experiences.
is just highlighted. Ours is just
Yeah, I
highlighted.
think it's highlighted with hip hop so that we can. What y'all think about hip hop? It's the first time in 40 years that there's not a hip hop song in the top 40.
Is not good music out.
Yeah, I
It's either
think
that-
it's
She said it earlier. All of the music is
It's either that
murderous
or I
music.
believe that the charts are becoming.
Dictated.
No,
They've
they're
always been
becoming,
that.
Obsolete.
I feel
Because
like
I believe there's a
No,
lot of
no.
artists. I believe there's a lot
our
of
genre
artists
is
that's not on-
suffering.
I believe there's a lot of artists that's not on the top 40 that, because to get to the top 40, whatever your criteria to meet that top 40, I think there's a lot more artists that people are knowing about that are not on the top 40. Like my children do not listen to anybody that is on the top 40 list. And they listen to millions of rappers all the time. So that don't mean that our rap ain't moving. It just means that
they ain't going.
they're not going through the typical
channels.
the channels
They don't
that
want
you used
to.
Because you don't. What do you need the top 40 for if you're doing
Not,
20, 30,
not- but
40,000
but but
show and-
but here's the thing. Radio money is king. Streaming and touring is
every
always
piece.
the supplement to radio. Radio would have been obsolete if it, just like CDs, if it didn't hold a stronghold on value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still the number one way to receive revenue as a musician. You feel me? But okay, so I'm looking at the top 40 right now.
What you got?
Taylor Swift got 3 records on the top 40.
Are you serious?
Right? But like he said, we not listening to this.
Who's Nuna and Ray Me?
Alex Warren
Who
is
is
number
that?
3.
Taylor Swift. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber got a song out?
Beebs.
I'm like,
This is what I'm saying.
Daisies,
the top 40
yeah.
got songs that you don't even listen to.
yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. Our genre is suffering due to lack of quality music because when was it when Nelly was on top 40, right? But Nelly is widely accepted in all parties. Like there's not a community that doesn't welcome Nelly. Or 50 Cent when he was approachable, so to speak, right? Candy Shop and 21 Questions and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
He was damn near at the bar mitzvahs. You feel me? But now that you have all these snitch allegations, all of this backdooring, some of the favorite people that we listen to is dying, right?
Some of these rappers, I don't know them until they die.
And I
No,
get that,
literally.
and I
That's
get
like
that.
it's
But
kinda like
for
the
the
new
Pop
wave.
Smokes and the Young Dolphs and
Yeah.
for the people that we did have an opportunity to get music
NBA
from,
Young Boys, yeah.
you feel me? Then we lose them. The next wave of artists don't have really a blueprint to go off of. We had constant guys to admire to go back and say. I know me personally as a former artist, if I wanted to get in the mood, I would pick the artists I would listen to for a few hours to set my mood. If I was in my
No,
Jada
for real.
mode, I'm going to my New York joint. If I'm in my J mode, I'm going to that. And if I wanted to get hype, I go to wherever I need to get hype because I need to be
Take it.
influenced,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To pull out what's in me naturally, just like watching tape. It's like, man, we all watch Mike. We all tried Mike's moves. Kobe Bryant is the person that copied him the best. He took Mike bag and elevated it. You know what I mean? And kept it young and fresh. So when Mike was gone, we still got a chance to see what the game looked like from his perspective. But now it's like, who we got? NBA YoungBoy, Dirk. You know, no knock on them guys, but it's like their music is the reason this stuff is not on the top 40. Quite honestly, because this music is not widely accepted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not saying don't talk about the hood because the hood has tons of experience to draw from.
It's just that can't be it.
Correct.
Like
I don't believe you should
where's
have a whole
our
album.
Lauryn Hills and next generation
No,
of
for
J.
real.
Cole's and Kendrick Lamar's? Like where
Erykah
y'all
Badu.
at? Yeah,
They out
like,
there.
Where y'all at?
Man.
They out there. The world is suppressing them because their message
You know
isn't
what?
damaging
Actually,
the community.
No, for
they're
real.
rising.
You feel me?
They're rising though.
Okay.
If you get on TikTok, I have discovered a couple of new artists that I'm like,
Where
let
y'all
me,
been
yeah,
at?
like
Yeah.
let me find your page.
Oh
like,
yeah, I did find one guy. He was pretty dope. I forget his name,
I
but
got
I want
about
to shout
5
him
of them.
out.
I wish I was good with
I found
names.
him
I would
on
put them on
TikTok.
right now. But
Well, speaking of
one
TikTok,
of them's Erica. I forget her last name, but
speaking of TikTok, that's our next topic.
Okay.
oh, is it cool?
Yeah, so TikTok fame is, TikTok making stars overnight, or
I don't know about overnight, but definitely a good portal to become the next thing.
and then how long do you guys think that the viral moments actually last of fame? Like for
It depends
me,
on
like
the person.
I'm slightly up there. When I go live, I be having like 500 to 900 maybe, but it's only live. And then if you're not going live consistently, you literally lose followers.
I mean, it depends on what the content is, I guess. That
The
would determine.
algorithm?
When I say the content is like, if I go on there live and I'm just eating versus someone going live and they're in the studio making a song live and allowing people to interact, or whether it's a girl twerking, or, it just depends on what the
Definitely me.
content is. That's you. Okay. Gotta go tune in.
Y'all doing OnlyFans.
No, I don't do that. No.
Shit, why
I'll be in my
not?
pajamas fully dressed.
Looking.
Hey, look, I'm hiring.
I'll subscribe. You'll be my #1 subscriber.
Nah, I ain't said all that.
I mean,
I'll be your manager, though.
I feel like what TikTok is bringing to the game is really more of a way to promote a record, because once the fans get a hold of your song and they find something you said in there to turn into something, it's viral because of them. And I tell the artists that I represent over at Take Flight, like, we're not trying to write trendy records. We're trying to just make sure that you're exuding the best version of you. Even if it turns out to be Steve Urkel-like, it can be pop culture remembrance because you're standing on who you are.
Yeah.
He never tried to change until he wanted to be Stephon. You know what I mean? But other than that, TikTok will definitely guide your career and be used as the right promo tool. Like, sometimes people use songs that don't have nothing to do with the clip. It's just getting the spin.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to elevate
editing.
the algorithm. But I received the cue that we've talking too much and we need to wrap it up.
That's our time.
How y'all want to end this episode of
Episode
Off
2.
the Script?
First of all, shout out to Raye being in the building.
Man,
She was
thank
an
y'all
awesome
for having
guest,
me,
man.
Thank
For
y'all
sure.
for having me. I love these type of conversations. Look forward to coming back.
Don't order too much baby oil.
Hey, on that note, I'm your boy Mo Trey Montana, and these are the lovely ladies of Who.
Off the Script podcast.
For sure,
baby.
Off the Script.
Yeah.
Big Play
Catch y'all
Raye.
on the next one.
Yeah.
Go off the, yeah. I'm off the script, I don't rehearse, I just live this. VVS my wrist, talking back, they like, who is this? Took the pain and flipped it twice, made a big